Ready?
Ready.
Hey everyone, welcome to the latest episode of Snitchin'. It's your host, Kristen.
And Brittany, get ready for the best part of your day.
Best day, Friday, some of our favorite episodes to record. We made it through another week.
Thank
Blessed.
God. Blessed.
And again, I'm going to make a comment on the weather because I think we have changed. We've changed. We're only up from here. I see 70s on the forecast. Let's
Ooh,
go.
thank God. Thank
Honestly,
God.
everyone I've talked to, longest winter they can remember. So we're here. We made it. Britt, I want to hear about your trip to New York. You were in New York this week.
Yeah, I went to New York for work. I went Monday afternoon. I got there at night. I did a little shopping
Oh my
because
God.
I like to do a little shopping that's the only time I really get to. But my office is actually I think it's called like Lower Manhattan. It's like kind of in between like Soho and Tribeca. So yeah, lots to do around there, which is fun. But I mean, mostly I was working. I had like a little bit of shopping, but I did have a tailor spotting.
Brittany, and
I know. Well, I mean, not that good of one, but
we'll take whatever we can get.
so I have to preface this by saying Taylor's apartment in New York is right near my office, like less than a 5-minute walk. So like obviously I'm gonna walk by like when I go to the New York office because I just need that Taylor
Obviously.
energy, that positive Taylor energy, and I just need to see what's going on around there. So I walked by a couple times. Well, I like when I went into the office on Tuesday, I like walked by at like 9 a.m. Not much going on, pretty dead there. She's
Mm.
definitely a night owl, you know.
2 a.m. is her best time.
Yeah, yeah. But then I walked back again. We had like a happy hour with clients, and I walked by again, and I am pretty sure I saw her in the window. I was panicking and I wanted to take a picture, but then I was like, I can't take a picture and like have her like think of me that way. Like, I don't want her to think I'm invading her privacy.
I'll walk by twice, stare, but the photos is where I draw the line.
I know. I wanted to take a picture. Yeah, I know. It was very nerve-wracking, but she was wearing a purple t-shirt.
Oh, what I would have given to see you see her. I mean, I would have rather
Yeah.
seen her, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
I wish I saw your reaction. That's so funny.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like it was really hard to see her. So it probably sounds better than it was, but maybe it wasn't her. Who knows? But I have seen that she's been in New York this week, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's been rumors a swirling that there's a new date for the wedding.
I know. I've seen that everywhere. Yeah, it sounds like July 3rd in New York City, which I'm kind of surprised they would like tell people and do it in New York City. I feel like New York City would be hard.
I mean, I feel like because everyone was, including us, so on the June 13th train, like, I guess I'm not shocked that she made the change. New York has
Yeah.
been so important to her. Like, I can see the significance of it. I don't think that she would be one to get married. Just like, I was just going to say, just knowing Taylor. But I feel like she's not one, she wouldn't get married in like an insignificant place. So I'm not shocked. But I guess I saw something, I think it was New York Post, that the save the dates went out. So that's
Yeah.
why, and I would have thought that those would be like under lock and key,
Right?
NDA. Yes.
Yeah. I wouldn't even
But
think she would do save the dates.
no, honestly, same. That's a totally fair point. But I also heard in the same art or read in the same article that like they were moving to New York because they wanted more space. And like, how she's been on when she has talked about it publicly on press and TV shows, whatever, she's talking about it being like a huge to do.
Hmm.
So in that regard, like if she's sending out like 500 save the dates, I mean, maybe it's not shocking that one might have gotten out or like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know. But at the same time, I'm like, are people gonna like I could see like people like randos, I mean, or like us going to New York that weekend.
I definitely could see that happening.
Like I could see there being like a Taylor frenzy.
Oh, but you know what? Actually, it's 4th of July weekend. That's kind of genius. A lot of people are going to
True.
be out of the city. Like you hear that New York during the 4th is dead. Everyone's going to the Hamptons. They're going. That's actually
True.
not a bad call.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, but
Um,
it's nice to have it kind of confirmed, or
yeah.
seemingly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, right. They could easily just be trying to throw people off.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was kind of surprised about New York, but whatever. Yeah. I mean, I know she likes New York. Mm.
New
I
York
don't,
is having a moment. I think
what do you
like,
mean?
well, I mean, the Carolyn Bessette, JFK of it all. Like that is huge online right now.
Mm,
People are like living for that 90s New York nostalgia.
yeah. I mean, I'm here for it. Honestly, I like going to New York. I used to think like I used to kind of shit on New York because it's dirty and it is. And I think that they're like I always am like people must come from other countries and be like, why the fuck did I travel here? Like this is not anything special. Like it's ugly and like it kind of is. But it like I do just love it because it's like it feels like it's like the center of like culture, you know? There's like all walks of life and like all you can see like all the trends. Like I was going in the stores, that brown color is in, that like dark brown.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I just love walking around the streets. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I love New York too. I mean, I always like am thinking we're so lucky that we can just get on a train and get there in like 3, 4 hours. I
Yeah,
mean, people literally spend, this is like their lifetime, like their dream to travel to New York just once. So
right.
yeah, I feel like I easily take it for granted, but I love it. I agree with you. I feel like it's the center of the universe. I don't think there's any other city in the States. I mean, overseas, like there's massive cities like this, but there's no other city like it in the US. And yeah, just like you'll never see outfits like you see in New York, such amazing food. Like, it's so massive. Do you remember we might have gone there in high school or something. I or maybe I don't know. Whatever. I was there one time and it was like one of my earlier trips and I remember looking at the map and thinking like, "Oh, I could walk from Times Square down to Wall Street." Cuz Boston you can walk everywhere
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a legit hour walk. It's like 50 blocks whatever it is.
Yeah.
I had a flashbulb memory of being like, "Whoa, this city is so massive."
Yeah. Well, but the
It's
scary part is to drive there, it's probably going to take you even longer.
Yeah, honestly. No, we gotta get like I feel like we've talked about this. We should try to get there and do like a girl. I mean, we could even just do it for take the train Saturday night, come back Sunday.
I know, it's literally so easy because we're so close. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I had traveled a long way to go to New York, I'd be like, this is it.
I don't think so, but
Like
that's
London, like I don't know. All those other cities in Europe, I think are so much cooler.
yeah. I mean, I love London too, but London is like so much. There's not as many it's all older, so there's not as many like skyscraper. It doesn't feel to me. I know it is as big, but I don't feel it doesn't feel as big to me because like
Yeah.
It's like there's little pockets of those really more modern areas that are more metropolitan, but like otherwise it feels kind of like neighborhoody outside of
Hmm.
like, Buckingham Palace, those areas. I feel like with New York, the whole thing is just so massive.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely is. It's
Yeah.
massive. It was a nice little break from the burbs.
Yeah. I used to want to live there in my young 20s. Definitely romanticized it. I think a lot of people do.
Hmm.
But I do think like I've gotten over that. I don't think I could live there. There's so many people that I think if I couldn't escape the people, it would be a little too much for me.
Yeah. I think I could live there. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so, but I love being able to visit.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like I like enjoy the noise. I'm like, give me the sirens when I'm sleeping. Like
Oh, really?
I wanna walk to work and like there's a homeless person smoking weed next to me. Like I don't know. It's a weird thing.
That's hilarious. Well, anywho, other things that are notable for today, Ella Langley's new album. I'm gonna send you like one or two songs that I think you're really gonna like.
Okay.
It's so good. I'm starting to get she's kind of becoming my like new thing. My algorithm is showing me more of her behind the scenes. So
Oh.
yeah, I'm kind of diving deep. Also, if anyone, I don't know if is Roku like its own channel? Like what's
No,
Roku?
it's like a device.
Okay, because I saw that the Laguna Beach reunion is airing today, and I'm pretty sure, let me look it up right now.
Oh.
It said on Roku, and I was like, what the fuck
Maybe
is
they do have a
Roku?
channel.
Let me look. Where is the Laguna Beach? Or where can you watch it, I guess. But I would definitely be interested
Oh
in
yeah,
that.
Roku channel.
Like literally, does anyone have that for real?
Seriously, like I always thought it was like, like Google Chrome, Chromecast or whatever.
Same. I mean,
Um,
is this reunion like putting it on the map? I don't know.
Probably they probably spent a shit ton of money for it.
Yeah. Also, sorry, a lot on my mind this morning. I just have to say, like, I've been big on the TV. I just have so much TV I'm watching lately. It's like a little much, but I'm loving it. Okay. Might have said it before. If you want to pick me up show, if you just want to feel good, you gotta watch Love on the Spectrum. It is, Brittany, it is so pure. So, like, I just can't even describe. It's so good. I'm obsessed. And I'm really sad to say that one of the big couples broke up after 5 years together. And
Oh
so
no.
I know, I don't know what happened. I literally just saw the headline before we started. It's Abby, Romeo, and David. Oh, sorry. Love on the Spectrum's Abby, Romeo, and David Isaacman break up after 5 years. And, just thinking of those two.
Oh,
Shout
sorry.
out. Yeah.
Sorry for
It's
you and them.
There was one scene, like I literally have cried several times watching this show.
Is it like a
Several.
game show or is it more like a TLC? Like,
It's a dating show. So they take people who are on the spectrum with autism and they're setting them up on dates. And like it's just like okay, for instance, there's one episode that my favorite couple is this girl Madison, and she's obsessed. You know how like a lot of people with autism, they have things that they're really passionate about. So
hmm
her like passions are like Disney princesses and movies and beads. She's very girly, but she's very like you can tell she's learned a lot about her autism. Like she can almost verbalize what's happening to her. And then her
Wow.
now fiance, such a cute, we saw them get engaged. Truly like the best scene ever.
Aw.
So good. Is this guy, Tyler, very deep Southern drawl, talks real slow from Plant City, Florida. And like huge into NASCAR, can name every single winner of every single NASCAR race and loves music. Anywho, she gets like really her kind of sensitivity, she calls them, are like her triggers. There's a few, but one of them is when people call her Maddie, not her full name, Madison. It like really sends her kind of into a spiral.
Oh.
Yes. So we're watching them about to go on a date, and then a fan, because they've been on the show for a few seasons, it kind of follows them, some of the couples.
Hmm.
And they say, like, hey, Maddie. And so you can see her, like, just start to be like, this is what I'm working on it, but she's kind of like rocking herself, trying to self-soothe. And he is just so supportive. He's just
Oh.
oh my God. She's like, I compare myself to Tyler's autism. Like I'm a level 2, he's a level 1. And she's like, but there's nothing wrong with being a level 1. Like just because I have these triggers, like it doesn't define me. I just have to work on, like she says, like responding before like you can definitely tell she's like, like regurgitating what she's kind of been told in her
Yeah, yeah,
therapy
yeah.
or whatever. And he just sits there and waits and he says, Madison, we got to help each other out. And like, we just got to keep doing that. I'm here for you. You can do it. Like, and he just waits for her to overcome it. I don't know. I'm not explaining it as well, but like these people are communicating better than grown adults I have ever like, seen do. And
Oh.
it's just beautiful.
And it's probably like so much more impactful for her because he like understands, you know? It's probably
No,
hard for someone who, you know, isn't on the spectrum to understand like the gravity of that.
totally. And it was just like, yeah, I literally was like, men take notes. Like Tyler is validating her. He's saying, like, it's okay. You're going to be okay. He just waits for her. He's
Oh,
patient.
that's so cute.
No, get me a
I'm so
love
glad
like
they found each other.
Brittany. I'm going to send you the scene right after this. I swear to God, I'm sending you the scene. It's like, get me a love like Madison and Tyler. These
Yeah.
two, forget like Travis and Taylor. Just kidding, just kidding. But forget Travis and Taylor. Like, I don't believe in love if these two break up. I swear.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
PSA, I don't know if anyone needs to pick me up for Friday. I just saw the headline, so I had to speak on it because I am invested.
What is it on?
It's on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, great stuff. Oh, wow, that felt good. I really felt like I needed to talk about that. Anyway, should we get into our first story?
Yeah,
Okay, this one, when I saw this headline, I was like so ups like so disappointed.
I know.
But more has come out, so we'll, say the whole thing. We are talking about the news, photos that came out about Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel and top NFL reporter Diana Rossini. She was also a former anchor on an ESPN show or on ESPN's sports
Hmm.
on ESPN's Sports Center, not a show.
Hmm.
But anywho, so they were spotted a couple of weekends ago at a hotel in Sedona, Arizona. It's like a boutique resort. And there's photos of them. It looks like, they're holding hands for a second. They're hugging, and then you see them in a hot tub together, but nothing like too crazy. Like the photos of them holding hands, they're kind of standing apart. It almost looks like they maybe were greeting each other. Anywho, so at first when I saw this, what did you see this before you saw their response?
Yeah,
I was like so upset.
because they're both married, right?
Yes, yes, good point. Vrabel's 50, Diana's 43, both married. I literally was like, not you, not you,
Not a great look.
Vrabes.
I know. I know. It's like we want to love Vrabel. We want him to be like such a good guy.
No, seriously, especially after this season, like we saw so much of him. He was so like he did such a great job this season. He was so, coach of the year, like impactful. I really felt like he was one of the good ones. And I was
Yeah.
just like so disappointed, deflated to see the headline.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. We've been really talking him up. Like, thanks a lot, Vrabel.
Well, okay, but so here's the thing. So that came out, right? This is where I have hope. I'm choosing to believe that it's not true because within like literally hours, both of their camps came out, firmly said it's not true. Her employer is like didn't fire her, backed her, and was like, this is out of context. So he came out and said these photos, quote, these photos show a completely innocent interaction and only suggest, and I cannot speak today. Let me start again. Quote, these photos show a completely innocent interaction. Any suggestion otherwise is laughable. These don't deserve a further response. She came out and issued a statement. The photos don't represent the group of six people who were hanging out during the day. Like most journalists in the NFL, reporters interact with sources away from stadiums and other venues. Then it came out a little bit that the reason he was in Arizona was because he was at a scouting event for Arizona State University, ASU, on Friday before getting to Sedona on Saturday. And then both of them were later in attendance at the annual NFL League meetings, which were Sunday through Tuesday in Phoenix. There were six other
Mm.
people there. He was with like another guy. She was with a couple of girlfriends. I do like I'm choosing to believe that this was just like a casual hangout.
I mean, those pictures, though.
Did you really think they were that bad?
I mean, well, just because there was multiple of like just them two,
I
like holding
know.
hands. I mean, I guess there weren't any of them like kissing, right?
No, they was like, no, and apparently like they had breakfast on the patio of the hotel around 10:30. They were together for an hour after that, like pool, lounging side by side. But they said like I can also see where if you're a paparazzi or if there's like you're selling these photos, you're not going to include the other people in the photo.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
no, true. I mean, like editing goes a long way.
Yeah. I just
I know. Who's his wife? I wonder.
I don't know, but I just hate this.
I
Like,
know.
why are all, and I was talking to someone at work about it, and they were like, they know an insider. I think it's NBA, not NFL, but the insider told him, and again, like all hearsay, who knows? But they were like, every single person who's like married, every single one is cheating. Like, don't believe that there's any that aren't. If anything,
Seriously.
yes. If anything, the good ones are single because they just they don't commit because like why would they?
That's
But
crazy.
I just hate that.
I mean, but like, is that only like fa rich and famous people? Like, I feel like people I know don't cheat.
Well, I feel like it's rich and famous plus the sports of it all. They're on the road so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like that's where NFL less so because they only have one game a week and sometimes it's a home game. But if you're NBA and NHL, MLB, you're literally gone like half the year.
Yeah.
And then you can just have access to, anything. Like if you need something at 3 a.m., like there's someone at your beck and call to go
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
And people are going to throw themselves at you. So I can understand like how these people almost develop like slight God complexes because they are treated so differently.
Yeah.
It just like makes me sad.
I know. Same. Like, I thought he was a good guy. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe they are telling the truth. The pictures, though, are tough.
See, okay, I actually feel like the pictures aren't as
All right.
bad.
Let me look at them again.
Okay,
Yeah.
because there's one of them holding hands. I could see that being like when you greet, almost like, I don't know, like stepping away from each other. And then the hug was it wasn't like the hug seemed a little side huggy, like their bodies weren't totally together. Do you know what I'm saying? You know when you hug someone and it's like not like a real hug, you kind of like just go in
Yeah.
at the
I
top.
see the picture. I think I see the one you're talking about.
Yeah, like that to me reads like friend hug.
Yeah. I guess that's kind of true.
Listen, there's a very good possibility that this is totally true and that he's cheating and like, it is what it is. But I just like, I'm choosing to believe that it wasn't that nefarious until we learn more.
I mean, so the three, like the pictures, the bad ones, it's like them holding hands on that like deck.
Hmm.
And then it looks like they go in for that awkward side hug. And then it's like the one of them just sitting next to each other at the pool, which I feel like that's not, I could roll that one out, the pool one. But yeah, the hugging one is kind of suspicious, but yeah, now you're kind of changing my mind. I mean,
Like
they
if
could have just
you
caught them in a bad moment. That sucks if that's true.
like, you think about like, oh my God, you see someone, you go in for a side hug, and then like maybe you kind of back up and like hold each other's hands. I mean, maybe not. I don't think I'd really do that ever, but I don't know.
I know it's hard. I mean, after like the West and Amanda of it all, I'm like, what is true? What is not?
I know this is where my like upbringing of like everyone's good and you follow
I
the
know.
rules and like life works out is where it hurts me because I'm like, no, this is evidence that he's having an affair.
I know. I'm the same way. I want to believe everyone's good. Give everyone the benefit of the doubt.
I just want to give the people that I like the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Everyone else, I'm like,
True,
screw
true.
you.
True, true, true.
I'm like, not Mike Vrabel, not my coach. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm sure that there's like, if there's more to it, I'm hopeful. Like, where there's smoke, there's fire. It will come out.
Mm,
Maybe that's a problematic take, just to like assume that he's innocent. Like, like would I be one of these women if I saw this photo who was like, no, not my guy. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's hard to know without like it's hard to say without knowing more.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, like their significant other or like husband and wife haven't said anything, right?
No, I don't think so. But they came out like literally hours within this coming out. They both were like, absolutely not. This is not what it
Damn.
seems. Which I feel like that bodes, I think that's like a better
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
because otherwise you would need a little time to regroup and like, I don't know. But if you are confident that it's false, no need for that. You just come out with your statement.
Yeah, true.
We'll see. Other Patriots news, Stephon Diggs, who, was with Cardi B, had the baby, and they were not together at the Super Bowl, very clearly. He was seen dancing at one of her concerts like a week ago with his mom. So there's some rumors that they're rekindling their romance.
What?
I know.
Why would she ever go back with him?
These two are drama.
Like Cardi B, you're like a famous superstar. Like you could get other guys.
I know. Maybe, but she just had a baby.
I guess.
Like, is there hope that, and I think her other baby daddy, Offset, something just happened with him. He was just in the news. I want to say that he was like shot at or something. Maybe, I mean, who knows what that does to a person? Yes. Offset was shot. He was shot outside a Florida casino, and this is from 2 days ago. Oh, he's in stable condition. But like, I don't know. The father of your first few kids gets shot. Maybe it makes you like sends you into some type of emotional like tailwind. You go back to
The guy has
Stefan.
like 5 kids with 5 different women, though. It's like not a normal situation. It's not like he just cheated on her once or something.
No, that's so true.
Like he's
Yeah,
clearly a scumbag to women.
clearly. Yes.
And like jokes,
Yes.
like if you like honestly, it's like if when he cheats on her and gets another girl pregnant, like I'm not gonna feel bad for her.
No, same, same. Yeah, I agree. Like when we talk about the players that are just consistently cheating, like he is number one on the list.
Yeah.
There was a video from forever ago where I think it was when he was on he was I don't think it was when he was on the Bills. I want to say it was like one of the other kind of teams that he had like a 1 year stint on, but they were going around asking people in the locker room like who's one person that you wouldn't want dating your daughter, and every single player besides maybe like one said Stephon Diggs.
No way.
Yes.
Yeah. What's she doing?
I know. I know. It's yeah. That at that point you gotta just move it on.
Yeah. You gotta have some like self-respect. Stand up for yourself, you know? Set a good example.
So okay, last but not least, should we talk Summer House?
Yeah.
What happened on this week's episode?
I feel like not a lot. A lot of it was like in this. I hate the parts when they're in the city. I like it better when they're like at the house. I think it started at Lindsay's housewarming.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. My queen, Lindsay Hubbard. Her speech had me cackling.
I mean, I think she went a little too far with like, oh, my ex-fiance's here. My ex-fiance was here. Like, no one was even laughing. That was a little weird.
No, 1000%. But like that is so on brand for her. But totally. Like no other person would actually do that. And if I was in the situation and actually saw it, I'd probably be cringing so hard.
Yeah.
But hilarious to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that happened.
Oh, Craig and Kyle got in like kind of a fight, remember?
Craig. Carl.
Carl, sorry, Carl.
No, you're good.
Um, remember he was like talking to the boys and he like because Kyle didn't say anything about his brother's like anniversary and he was like, I feel weird
Yes.
saying like you didn't say anything and you know, it's like I get that it's a weird situation. But I think like West had like given Kyle kind of like a heads up and like told him. And then when they talked, like Carl like wouldn't say anything.
I know.
That was so
Yeah.
weird. I was like, dude, grow a pair. Like speak up, stand up for yourself.
Well, I mean, he said, like, yeah, I think he said in his confessional that he wanted to be like, he was much more angry. Like, he was like, I'm
Then
your
do
only
it.
friend. Yeah, I agree. I feel like he should have been able to say to his best friend, like, I'm the only person who has your back in this way. And if you can't be there for me, like, what does that say about you? And he definitely did not. He was way more tame. Agreed.
Yeah. And like I firmly believe if you're gonna like shit talk someone like that, if he's gonna like act one way around all his friends and then face to face with the person, like doesn't say any of that, like I just think that's like shitty. You have to be able to own up to it to the person if you're gonna shit talk.
Yeah, but I also think Carl's like very hurt. Like, I think I mean, his brother's death, like, and he said in the show, Kyle was the first one he called. Like, and then this is after the whole I'm not investing in your business type of thing. And yeah, I feel like I would be super hurt if I was Carl too. And then, yeah, like what he said about Kyle posting on Lindsay's birthday, it's just like, come on, dude.
No, yeah, I don't think he's wrong.
Yeah.
But
I
Kyle's like, say what you need to say to me. And he's just like silent.
I agree with you. I will say I didn't have that. I didn't have those thoughts watching it, but I'm just like a Kyle Cook hater. Like I look
Yeah,
for
yeah.
reasons to hate Kyle. So I left watching the scene thinking
Fair.
like, Carl, what a loser. I mean, Kyle, what a loser. Like, and I am glad that Wes did say to him, like, don't bring up the laundry. Don't bring up excuses
Yeah.
for why you didn't do it. Just say you're sorry and be sorry, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
where Kyle just loses me all the time because I feel like he literally can only see inside his own
Totally.
issues.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so annoying. It's like, okay, I understand you feel like a failure because you aren't, Lover Boy's not doing well and you can't be there for Amanda, you can't be there for Carl. But like, it's not about you. Like then I don't know, change, do something. Like I,
Yeah.
the
Maybe it's a
poor,
you problem.
exactly. Like the victim mentality, I just can't with him. So, man, I need this reunion so bad. I need it in the worst way. Like we
I
need to
know.
hear from the players.
I know. I know. Well, I feel like so I know they're filming like next week, but in the show it's like the middle of August, so there must only be like 2 or 3 episodes left.
Yeah, I think there's only like one other weekend because right now I think it's like mid-August. They do the dates. I want to say that this, because I paid attention on this episode. I think this episode they said it was like August 14th, 15th, and they only shoot till Labor Day. So I think there's probably only 2 episodes left.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I also felt like it was nice to see Sierra with her house and like
Oh
doing the
yeah.
renovation. You know, it gave me new perspective when she was talking about like Black families, you know, home ownership because for so long they couldn't own anything. So like having that was so important to her. I was, you
Hmm.
know, that was like a really I thought that was great that she said that. And like I just love her. She was spotted doing the news reporting at the Euphoria season 3 premiere.
Hmm.
And she had this clip that was really funny because she's like talking to Sydney Sweeney. And she's like, if you had a best friend who stole or who started dating your boyfriend, you know, what do you like? She said something like, what do you think of that? And they're talking about it. And Sierra looks dead in the camera and is like, they better get married. Like, they better make this worth it.
No, literally.
Literally. Like, these two need to be deeply in love to make this
Yeah.
worth their while.
Yeah.
So that was hilarious that she said that.
Yeah, that's a good little dig. I didn't see that.
Yeah, really funny. And get this. I don't know if this is true too, but when we were, you know, obviously looking at stuff for the pod, I saw on Demois that Rihanna, so I've known this for a while. Rihanna is a huge reality TV junkie, which I
Hmm.
love. She's kind of like
Yeah.
a Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
I first found this out because she's a Big Brother fan, and obviously that fandom runs deep. So Queen. But anyway, there was someone like wrote in that she unfollowed Amanda Petula on Instagram and got into Sierra's DMs and is trying to set her up with an A-list actor.
Oh my God, that's amazing. She
If
should. That's what I would do if I was her.
if she, you know, gets like a Michael B. Jordan because they said it was someone who recently won an
Oh.
award.
Oh, he would be good.
Yes.
He's not in a relationship? I'm surprised by that.
I mean, I'm guessing no because all the comments were like, it must be Michael B. Jordan. He just won
They
the
would be great.
Oscar. No, if this is how it ends up for her and she ends up with like an A-list celebrity, hottie McHottie,
Yeah.
all is right in the world.
Yeah. No, I have no doubt this is going to go her way, whether it's with Michael B. Jordan or someone, but that's amazing.
Truly.
I love that for Rihanna. That's hilarious.
Yeah. And it wouldn't surprise me because I feel like Rihanna's a real one and would actually do this. So,
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
but that's all the time we have for today. We will be back on Monday with the regularly scheduled program.
Make sure to like us, follow us, comment at us at snitchinpod on TikTok and Instagram. Go to our website, snitchinpodcast.com, and tell everyone you know about us.
Bye.
Bye.